How's it going, YouTube? And hello to all your GamersBevaridge faces. Today I'm bringing you a game of simple deathmatch, ACR style, against a whole lobby of low-level players. In my last game I brought you a game of Assassinate in a lobby full of low-level players, but that just shows you the great matchmaking system of ACR, where it doesn't take into any consideration your current level of experience. Now, the reason why I decided to post a game of simple deathmatch is basically you don't have abilities or perks or kill streaks to rely on to A, win the game, and B, to get a good score. So you have to use any skill and or environmental knowledge to best suit the situation to either pick up kill bonuses or trick your pursuers into corner stuns or drop stuns, things of that nature. Now, coming into making this video, I didn't really have a whole lot of ideas about what to talk about, so I posed the idea to my subscribers if I should do a Q&A session, and a few of them gave me questions to answer, so I thought, what the heck, I would go with making a Q&A. Now, I kind of stole the idea from Rude Onion, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't mind because she actually submitted a question herself. So with that said, let's get right into it. Our first question comes from Deadly Assassin, aka Simon Leb. How did you get the idea to start a YouTube channel? Well, as I touched on in my previous GamersBevaridge post, I started my YouTube channel so I could upload a skateboarding video that I had made of me and my friends, and I saw it as a cheap and viable option of sharing the video without having to fork out a whole bunch of money that I didn't have on DVD reloadable discs. So yeah, that's the origins of my YouTube channel. I'm not sure how to pronounce your username, but I think it's Belay Nick. Correct me if I'm wrong. His question is, which between the ACB and ACR do you prefer and why? Well, I prefer ACB over ACR. Excuse me. And the simple reason is it's more of the feel of ACB that I like more than ACR. Those of you out there that are veterans of Assassin's Creed multiplayer probably know what I mean, and that is that in ACB you don't have the stupid background music playing. You have like an eerie music track playing, which gives you the feel of, I don't know, the Templari sort of feel that it's supposed to get, I suppose, from being a Templar agent in an Animus machine playing a simulation of simple deathmatch. Plus, I don't like the backing track in ACR because it dumbs down the whispers, and in a game like simple deathmatch, having some sort of idea who's after you is a good thing. So question number 3 is from Rude Onion. Has Assassinate been your favourite mode since ACB? What is it that appeals to you so much? Well, the answer to that is, the first part is no, because I only started playing Assassinate in April of this year. I started playing ACR maybe 3 or 4 weeks after it came out, and the first mode that I played was actually simple deathmatch. Then I moved on to deathmatch, but then after the patch that we all love, I just got fed up with being smoke bomb focus poisoned for ridiculous scores, so I decided to start playing Assassinate because it just looked more fun, to be honest. I wasn't having fun with deathmatch. And what is it that appeals about it to me so much? Well, the thing that appeals to me about it is it's fast paced. You can choose who to kill and who not to kill, regardless of whether you're playing against noobs or experienced players. If you are playing against experienced players, you have the challenge of either outsmarting them or witting them with your abilities or experience of the interactivity with the environment. So for example, running up a wall and getting an acrobatic. So the next question comes from ECSonic18, and he asks, do you have a favourite team mode in AC multiplayer? Unfortunately no, I do not care for team modes in Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Assassin's Creed is a one-player game, and for me that transfers over to multiplayer as well. When I started playing Assassin's Creed, I'd been playing the crap out of Call of Duty and Battlefield, which are basically team mode games, and I'd had enough of team modes, so playing the likes of Deathmatch or Assassinate or Wanted, don't mention that around me, was far more appealing than playing Manhunt or Chest Capture or Escort or anything like that. So, but if I had to choose a team mode to play, I would pick Manhunt, and it would have to be ACB Manhunt, not ACR Manhunt, with the stupid ability of being able to throw the smoke bomb at people. So yeah. Our next question comes from Phoenix1398, and he asks, if you could create an AC3 multiplayer character, what would she look like and what would their title be? Well, this was the first question I actually received, and it was a really good question, and I felt that it deserved a lot of thought, to which I gave it a lot of thought. And I've come up with the idea that I would create a female doctor. Not in any way similar to what we currently know from the Doctor. What I would do is I would take the courtesan character model and basically kit her out in some sort of mid-1800s doctory sort of outfit, sort of like a murky white colour, and I would kind of give her give the dress a cut like it currently is as you see her on the screen now. So forget that she's wearing black and a bit of blue and a bit of red. It'd mostly be white and maybe with like a medical symbol on it of such. But I was thinking, what could her weapon of choice be? And you know how the Doctor's got a syringe? Well, I was thinking that she could maybe have 2 syringes, or 1 syringe and a scalpel or something like that, and that they could reuse some of the old Harlequin kill animations. So for example, where he would stab him in the back multiple times, or where he sticks the knives up into the chin, or something along those lines. But I would keep the roll over the back kill animation that the courtesan has, and I don't know, she could slice their throat with a surgical knife or something. And also, you know how the Doctor stabs you in the neck with his syringe? Well, she could do that, but she could also at the same time blow you a death kiss, which would be kind of pretty fucking cool, to be honest. So yeah, there's that. Our next question comes from Sheet Logarithm. If you were given the opportunity to create an ability or perk for AC3, what would it be? This too was a pretty good question, and I gave it a lot of thought, and I've come up with the idea of creating a perk called Reflection. Basically it would work, any abilities that are used against you get reflected back at the user. So for example, if somebody shoots you with their hidden gun, the shot will bounce back and kill them instead. Also, if somebody was to use their smoke bomb on you, it would not affect you, but it would affect them instead. And it would kind of be similar to the shield ability that they're actually bringing out in the game, but instead of having a cooldown, it would be there permanently. So yeah, that's what I would do.
30 seconds remaining.
A couple more questions to go. Bill A. Nick did ask a second part to his original question, and that is, what would you bring back to AC3 from both ACB or ACR? I wouldn't bring anything back from ACR because it sucks, and I would bring Wall Runner, the perk from ACB, back because I thought that was a brilliant perk. And I would improve the lock prioritization to when you zoom into precision, that it would prioritize any character for you instead of somebody who's in high bloody profile. 2 questions left as we wrap up. Johnny95 wants to know what's the best game you've ever played. Well, that would be Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive. Had hours and hours and hours of fun on that. And Rude Onion, cake or pie? Well, I would have to say cake. A nice piece of chocolate gâteau with double cream on it sounds pretty good to me right now. Yum yum. So that's the end of the game and the end of my Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop me a like if you did, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.